lovers never live long if they drew his ire. Soon after, Oola witnessed Jabba execute a prisoner, drop down into a pit for his rancor to devour. Oola, terrified, climbed on Jabba to look away. 3PO and R2 arrive later that day. Seeing Luke's hologram, hope filled her heart that with him from the palace she could depart. If I could have one wish, it would be to dance the perfect dance. Oola's last performance left spectators in a trance. Though soon after she'd meet a terrible death, she'd be avenged with Jabba's choked final breath. That night Oola danced for Jabba as his band played. Her leku and graceful limbs under the light swayed. Jabba licked his lips, filled with desire. He tugged on her chain, trying to pull her closer. Oola desperately struggled, drawing the Hutt's anger, and his court mocked her fear. With their laughter, with the scream, she was dropped into the rancor's lair. When the beast devoured her, did anybody care? If I could have one wish, it would be to dance the perfect dance. Oola's last performance left spectators in a trance. Though soon after she'd meet a terrible death, she'd be avenged with Jabba's choke final breath. The very next day, after Oola's grisly end, her replacement lay with her chained its end. Jabba to hell and Luke slew his rancor. Then his court fell to Danik, Jericho's hunger. Those who laughed when